Diamonds Tour 2009. Really glad you guys are here to share this special night with me. This is the first night of a 57-city tour. It's 57 cities in 62 days. So I'm glad it started here in Toledo, Ohio. It's a little shot down 23 from my hometown, Ann Arbor. So let me tell you what the plan is for tonight. Found Magazine, in case you have no idea what it's all about, the idea is really simple. I can explain it to you. Found Magazine is just a collection of notes, letters, pictures, anything that people have found. So if you're walking on the street and you see some little crumpled up piece of paper lay on the ground, you pick it up and look at it, and maybe it turns out to be a love letter, or a to-do list, or someone's journal entry. People find this stuff and send it to me from all over the country, really all around the world, and I just slap it together into Found Magazine and these found books. And so tonight what I'm going to do is share with you guys some of my all-time favorites of the stuff that people have found and sent into us over the years, and also some of the brand new ones that we've received over the last couple of months, last couple of weeks even. I'm also going to share a little story with you about the 50-state found tour that me and my brother did back a few years ago. I wrote a little piece about it called Nibble, Lick, Suck, and Feast. So I'll share that with you guys in just a few minutes here. But anyway, my name's Davey. Thanks again for coming by. Is it too loud? Is the sound just about okay? It's good? That's right? Okay. Let me start out by just giving you a sense of the kinds of stuff that people find and send into us all the time. It's stuff like this one that came from Chicago, and sometimes you'll just find the 8th page of a letter, and you wonder, like, what happened in the first 7 pages, What happens after that? So this is just page 7. My friend found this and sent it in, and page 7 starts out like this. It says, "Anyway, Javier bought me a fish. It was $35. It's so cool. We named it Snowball. He's black and white. It's a saltwater fish. It's the dopest fish I ever saw." For some reason, a lot of people are saying dope again. Dope. Girl, yesterday at like 12, me and Javier were talking. I told him it was up to him if he wanted to go out with me, because he already knows how I feel about it. About the long-term relationship and shit like that. So he said he was willing to take a chance. So we started going out. Then, 23 minutes later, I broke up with him. It just wasn't working. I can relate to this one because I've had relationships like 8 minutes shorter than that. And it seems like love and relationships is on a lot of people's minds, because a lot of the notes that people send into us, sort of deal with that topic. This one came from Portland, Oregon, and it seems like it's a guy who's trying to give his friend some advice. His friend's in the very early stages of a relationship, and he's just trying to counsel him. So he says, "Don't rush things. Be her friend first. Take her out for lunch. Ask her, 'Would you like to go out for lunch? My treat, please? Come on, please?'" So I like how he's, anticipating rejection for his friend before he even really had a chance. And then this one came from San Francisco. The woman that gave it to me, she told me she got to work in the morning and she found in the office fax machine these 3 mysterious faxes that had come through in the middle of the night. No idea who they were from, but they got the time code on the top so you can see what time they came in. And the first one's from 2:36 a.m. It says, "I just want Gigi back. Tell me where she is and I'll come get her. Why are you doing this? Be a man." Well, the next one, a few minutes later. "This is cruel and emotional abuse. They want you to drive the women you're with crazy. They either join cults or want to kill themselves. Be a man for once in your life. The world doesn't revolve around you. Just let me have Gigi now. I can't believe you're even doing this. I will come get her. If not, I'm calling the police." And then finally the last fax at 2:56 a.m. It just says, "Sorry, wrong number." And it's kind of like a smiley, it's more like a frowning looking face right there. Oops, my bad. Here's another one given to me in San Francisco, and the reason we do a tour like this, 57 cities, when I say we, usually it's my brother Peter's with me. He's flying in right now from his home in Seattle. He was really sorry he couldn't be here tonight, but people bring us found stuff to all the events that we go to. Michelle already, local librarian, already gave me some great finds from the library here in town. And this is one someone gave me in San Francisco at a bookstore. We did a show there. And it's a note to Lionel. It says, "Lionel, I just wanted to let you know, because when I saw you last, I didn't really see any need to explain myself to you. However, I find this one issue nagging at me. First off, I don't think you're needy. I was just teasing you. But I get why it's stuck in your head and it was offensive. Because you're thinking I'm not a person who could defend myself or stick up for myself. And that's so ridiculous. If that's really what you think, you need to take 2 steps back and look again, because you have no fucking idea. Look, sweetheart, I was buying guns for a rebel army in the jungles of Central America when I was 18 years old. Nobody fucks with me that doesn't get fucked back. However, I'm also a very friendly, kind, compassionate, loving person. And I've learned to choose my battles wisely. That's what's made me a woman. Alright. Got your own ideas of what was going on at the club, just so you know. I may not be the girl you're thinking I am. I only tell you this because I like you. Catch you later, Tara. And then, finally, here's one more little love note from D.C. It's on a Post-it note, and it's written in kids' handwriting. It says, Odessi, I like you, but don't get offended, because you ain't got to like me back. But all I'm asking for is a little courtesy and my $2.20. I like that one. So, this one was found in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it's, how do I explain it? You know, the economy is fucked up in Michigan right now, and if you get laid off from a job, you can write a letter to the state of Michigan requesting unemployment benefits. So they'll send you a check the first of every month. And my dad did it several times when I was growing up. But you have to actually be laid off. If you can't quit a job, you can't get fired and think you're going to start getting these monthly checks, right? So this find, it seems like a guy had written a letter to the state of Michigan, and what was found is this response. This very bureaucratic-looking, typed-up letter back from the state of Michigan back to him, okay? And it says, Dear Mr. McLennan, your employer has not indicated that shortages was your reason for discharge. Stated you played with matches and set fire to paper in a trash can. Set fire to reports. Wrote obscene graffiti on the paperwork, calendars, and posted signs. You engaged in a horseplay. Pouring ammonia on dry ice in the back room, which caused the dry ice to explode. You twirled a broom and hit a customer in the head. Signed, Mr. Hartline. I don't think this guy's going to get checks anytime soon. This one, also from California. I, Becca McNeil, state herein that upon my death, Drew Copel has all legal rights to my skull. What was the conversation like when they were trying to hammer out the details of that arrangement? Here's another contract from Mississippi, and it says Death Walkers. And this is like if you're ever applying for a job or like a PhD program and you got to go in front of an interview committee. It freaks you out. They're taking notes the whole time. So this guy was applying for the Death Walkers, and at the bottom are all these notes in a different handwriting from the selection committee. And so it says, Death Walkers, I, Levi DeLuke, solemnly swear that I will be faithful to the Brotherhood and uphold the reputation of the Death Walkers. I also agree to take honor in standing in for another member. Also, if I'm to fail at a task or get caught, I'm not to bring the rest of the gang down with me. Full name, Levi Michael DeLuke. Age, 12. Favorite animal, chicken. Personal comments, I want revenge on Aaron Shook. I'm smart. I'll be serious about the Death Walkers. Signed, Levi DeLuke. Now, at the bottom here are all these notes, from the selection committee, and it says, Levi's definitely a strategic planner, also very physical. We'll see how it goes. Not sure how seriously he takes the Death Walkers. Also, have to decide between Levi and Aaron Shook. I'll take Levi. Okay, so I live up in Ann Arbor, right up the road. And my friend, he works at a little Korean deli right down the street from me, called Cosmo Deli. This guy, John Tucker, he is talented at finding interesting receipts. And so, about a year ago, he found this one. It just